Imagine growing up in a Nairobi estate where every day's a hustle, but you've got a dream bigger than the skyline. That's where our story starts, with a kid who turned rhymes into a revolution. Welcome to Inspire 254, where we bring you the real, raw journeys of Kenya's biggest stars. Today, we're diving into the life of Khaligraph Jones, the OG Papa Jones, Kenya's rap king who went from zero to hero. Wanna know how he did it? Stick around, and let's talk in the comments. What's the one dream you're chasing right now? Drop it below, and let's get this vibe going. Born Brian Oko Omalo on June 12, 1990, in Kayole, Nairobi, Khaligraph grew up in a place where life was tough but full of heart. Kayole's got that raw energy, think crowded streets, loud hawkers, and families grinding to make ends meet. His mom, a single parent, was his everything, working long hours to feed him and his siblings. They didn't have much, sometimes it was just bread and tea for supper, but music was their escape. Little Brian would listen to Tupac and KRS-One on an old radio, memorizing every line. By primary school, he was writing his own rhymes, hiding them in his math book, dreaming of a stage. He'd tell his boys, "I'm gonna be on TV one day." They'd chuckle, but Brian was dead serious. As a teenager, Brian became Khaligraph Jones, a name that screamed hip-hop swagger. But rapping in Kenya in the early 2000s? That was like chasing a mirage. Folks told him, music won't pay your bills, or, get a job, stop dreaming. And get this, he was shy. Hard to believe, right? The guy who owns crowds today used to sweat before spitting bars. But he pushed past the nerves, hitting local rap battles and open mics. He'd trek across Nairobi, sometimes in worn-out sneakers, just to perform for free. In 2009, Khaligraph got his shot at glory. At 19, he entered Channel O's Emcee Africa competition, a huge rap showdown held at Club Clique in Nairobi. He brought his A-game, battling top MCs, and you know what? He won the whole thing on June 6, 2009. That victory put Kenya on the map and Khaligraph in the spotlight. Fans were screaming "Barber Yao." But winning didn't mean easy street. The industry was tough, producers charged crazy fees, promoters ignored him, and some mocked his accent. He kept grinding, dropping early tracks and freestyles, building his name in Nairobi's underground scene. It was like planting seeds, waiting for them to grow. In 2014, Khaligraph dropped Yego, and it hit like a tidal wave. Clubs couldn't stop spinning it, and kids were shouting his lyrics in the streets. It was more than a song, it was proof he was here to stay. He followed with bangers like Mikasa Sukasa and Nipapi, each one raising the bar. In 2016, he unleashed Mazishi, a track so raw it gave everyone chills. That song, with its coffin imagery, was Khaligraph saying, "I'm burying the competition." By 2018, his album Testimony 1990 was a classic, with hits like Toa Tint and Superman showing he could flow in English, Swahili, and sing like a champ. Big names like Saudi Soul and Sarkodie wanted collabs. But fame had haters, some called him overrated, and he even had beef with Nigeria's Black Banez in 2020. Khaligraph just grinned and let his bars clap back. Yo, what's your favorite Khaligraph track? Drop it in the comments, let's see which one's got the most love. In 2018, Khaligraph took home Best Rap Act at AFRIMA, standing tall on a global stage. In 2020, he snagged Best Hip Hop Act at SoundCity MVP Awards, beating heavyweights like Sarkodie. He even got a BET Awards nod for Best International Flow, repping Kenya against the world's best. He's rocked Kasarani Stadium, with thousands chanting OG. But the shine came with shadows, crazy schedules, fake friends, even threats from rivals. As a dad, he juggled family with the grind. Once, he felt so burned out he almost walked away. But his mom's voice pulled him back, you're tougher than this. So he dropped the Khali Cartel mixtapes, each one fire. Khaligraph is not just about bars, he's about building. He never forgot Kayole's roots. He mentors young MCs, giving them studio time and wisdom through his Khali Cartel series, launching stars like Rico Gang. He tells them, stay true, stay hungry. His family keeps him grounded, his mom's prayers, his daughter's smiles. He's fought for Kenyan hip-hop, taking it global with collabs like IC and Nods from US rappers. Yet he's still that guy cracking jokes, eating ugali at home, repping Kayole 1960. That's why we call him Papa Jones, not just a rapper, but a king lifting others. Today, Khaligraph Jones is a legend at 34. Worth millions, running his label Blue Ink Corp, and teasing collabs with global stars, he's still Kayole's pride. From freestyling in alleys to selling out stadiums, he's shown no dreams too big, no start too small. His story's a call to action: grind hard, believe deep, and you'll rise. Khaligraph didn't just make it, he carved a path for others. So, what's next for the OG? Drop your predictions in the comments, fam, let's hear it. If this fired you up, smash that like button and subscribe for more Kenyan legends. Who's next on your list? Tell us below. Thanks for rolling with us through Khaligraph's epic climb. Hit that bell to catch our next tale. Share this with a friend who needs some hustle inspo. Let's keep the fire burning, fam. See you soon.